Today is our first full day in Geneva, Switzerland. So we are going out and about. That's our hotel there. We are in the Carouge district of Geneva, which apparently, as I discovered last night when trying to buy a sandwich, is the Italian bit. I didn't know the Italian for ham and tomato sandwich. I learnt it last night and have since forgotten it. But we need to get into the city centre. We're aiming for Old Town and Lake Geneva. There's a tram stop just over here outside our hotel. So I think that's the plan. I think all the trams from here pretty much go into town. So we're going to cross the road, jump onto one of those. Anna is trying to get me to cross the road. I'm not quite sure why. And we're going to jump onto a tram. Yeah, so Google Maps tells me what we want is Bel Air, which I think comes from here. So probably not that way, which I guess goes somewhere else. Maybe they all go to the same place, but this sign definitely says Bel Air, and it's Bel Air that we want. So let's get on a tram on this side of the road. So this looks like a very pretty part of town. We might have to come and explore here later on as well. It looks like the kind of place I just want to wander around. I was about to say about how this is much more scenic than when we get the tram in Nottingham, and as I was about to say, we went past the cash converters and Claire's accessories. I think we're getting closer to the city centre. The trams are very frequent here. This is a good bench, but it's not quite the Old Town. Are you not coming in? No. Why? Come and have a look. Come on. Bonjour. Hello. Well, I had thought maybe I'll get a nice, snazzy, personalised Swiss Army knife. I was always a little bit worried about whether I'd be able to even get it back on the plane. The lady in there made my mind up for me though, because we're not allowed to film in there. So if I can't film the process, I ain't doing it, that's for sure. So we'll continue to wander down, and I think we're going in the right direction. I don't really know. We're just kind of exploring. Exploring is good, apart from with Hopalong, who's struggling a little bit and wants to walk somewhere short with a purpose. So I think we're heading down this way. This looks promising. Try not to walk out in front of the constant trams. But this looks like a touristy area. This is probably somewhere we're supposed to be. But I think that's got to be the lake over there, hasn't it? Got to be.
You can go to EastEnders.
Yeah, Walford is over there.
That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think it's spelt like that.
No.
And it's probably not based on EastEnders, but it's definitely there.
These have shrubs on them. Carpets on them.
These chairs have little carpets. Yeah, it's like the bit you put around the toilet to catch the pee-pee. I don't want to wear a pee-pee rug. It's been pouring with rain this morning as well, so I imagine it's all very wet. Anna's just sat in a wet chair, haven't you? Trams and bells. Our videos always have these key things in, trams and bells. See, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I mean, I wouldn't wear it.
I wouldn't wear the clothes, I just want a bag.
Yeah, there you go. A Louis Vuitton bag, that's what you wanted, wasn't it? I bet even that's like £1,000. It's one of these. The shadow of the pole shows the solar time. There you go, solar time. You like solar time?
Shadow of the pole shows solar time.
So I think this is the lake. which is supposed to have very clear water. Oh my word, it actually does. That is insane. You got to come over here. I'd been warned that it was really clear water in the lake, but you can actually see the bottom. That is being used to looking in the Thames. It's something of a difference. Right, over there is the big fountain thing, so we're going to head that way. We are planning on doing a boat tour as well at some point. Probably not today, although maybe today. We might save that for Monday. But there you go, solar time. It's not sunny enough to actually be able to tell the solar time at the moment. So over there, I believe that's something called the Alps, which is the reason why I've had to split this and my Turin trip into 2 different trips, because my original plan was for us to come here and then Servette play on Saturday, and I need to do that for a match day vlog, and then Juventus play Inter on Tuesday night, and we were just going to go from here to Turin. It's quicker to fly home and then back to Turin than it is to get from here to Turin, even though they look next to each other on the map, because of the aforementioned Alps. Apparently you have to go round them. It's not as simple as just going through them into Italy. And I cannot get over how clear this water is. It is absolutely insane. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but I have never seen water like it. That is... Sometimes I run a bath and the water's not that clear. And there's the big squirty thing, which apparently you can see from the plane on the way in, but I don't think it was squirting when we came in last night. This is where the drone would be handy, because I could fly the drone right over there. Yeah, fly the drone right over there. It'd be awesome.
In the wind?
Yeah. Quite fancy a trip on one of these. Doesn't look very open though. As you know, I am very much a man of high fashion, so I know Rolex is a thing. Over there you've got Cartier, I think is behind the bush. Good old Louis Vuitton is over there. Hublot, which I think is the official timepiece of the Champions League. I know that much. Certainly a very expensive city to go shopping in. I need to keep Hannah over here next to the water and away from any shops, because she's decided she wants a handbag, so I need to keep her away from it. Next job, find out where that land train picks up and drops off, because if I've learnt anything from the British seaside, it's that the only way to explore a city is on a land train. In other news, Anna is taking her new role as official company photographer very seriously and is trying to set up a low angle shot. Keep an eye on our Instagrams over the next few days, or last few days, or whenever they hit Instagram, to find out what she actually took photos of. We've got Prada across the road as well. So I'm trying to stay clear away from that, because that looks like a big Prada shop. And the last thing I want to do is find myself wearing a pair of the devil's pyjamas. Now we've got Versace. This is definitely outside of our comfort zone. I know, we probably shouldn't just stop in the street and look at them though. Anna's going to cost me a fortune. Why do you want a Versace bag? I thought you wanted a Louis Vuitton one.
I do, but I want to look at them.
Oh, she's gone just there, there is a Starbucks. But she's taken us this way. A Kevin bag? I'm not getting a Versace backpack.
You want the shoes?
No. Again, I'd rather have my own shoes.
I just want
my own backpack.
I want a Louis Vuitton bag and the Louis Vuitton shoes. A flat. I want red bottom shoes.
Just to clarify, as you just said, I just want the bag and the shoes. So that might just be the most expensive Starbucks we've ever had. 22 francs, which is just under £20 for 2 coffees and a bottle of water. We got that exact same round in Leicester 2 days ago, £8. It's now raining, so I'm coming to hide under here while we figure out what we're going to do. It looks like there's a fairground situation over there. It's definitely a carousel up behind Anna. Is it raining? I guess it is raining a little bit. We were warned the weather has had 90% chance of rain for Geneva the whole time we're here.
Now rain all day now.
But it was like that this morning as well, and we got away with it as well.
No,
So
it will stay cloudy and
yeah.
rain.
Well, we need to find somewhere to have some lunch. I would like it on record that Anna does have an umbrella as well. I'm not a monster for making her wrap up like a snowman.
Yeah, but I can't hold that.
Yeah.
With that, I'll just be...
There is thunder now as well. I don't know how long we're going to stay out in this for, but at the same time, it's supposed to be like this all weekend now. So forget everything I'm talking about. It's all irrelevant. There's a toy shop over the road. We're going in there. Amazing toy shop. This toy shop is enormous. There's so much stuff in here, and I want a Batmobile because it's very, very cool. This is the second floor. There's 3 floors in here. There's loads of cuddlies downstairs on the bottom floor. This is the vehicle and trains and things floor. I might get a skateboard and a rope, and I can then drag Anna around behind me. They're now compulsory wherever we go. Shot of CNA. We did it in Bruges. We did it in Amsterdam. We did it in Barcelona. Here it is in Geneva. Feel like I should be being dragged in there by my mum to buy school uniform and my big coat. Why don't we have this in England anymore? The difference in the shop from when we were here this morning looking at this, we've kind of done a big walk all the way around there and back up that street, but it is now raining. You can hear the thunder rolling in the background, and it's like 2 o'clock and it's so dark now. I feel like we're going to be in an absolute thunderstorm pretty soon. We need to find somewhere where we can get some delicious Swiss food. Are you dancing to the music? There she goes, look everybody. Look at those moves. Right, we've got so hungry, we've given up on the idea of traditional lunch, and we've come into a shopping centre, mainly because it's still thundering outside, that has a food hall, and we're going to head for the food hall. The stormtrooper's got the right idea as well. He's in here. There's also an enormous bunny rabbit down here. That is an enormous bunny rabbit. But I think top floor of the shopping centre, food hall, Anna can have ramen. Anytime Anna can have ramen, she's happy. Here we go, the Spoon Food Hall, Geneva. Let's try and get ourselves a nice healthy lunch. So this food hall place is awesome. There's basically a load of different stands that you can go to. There was like Greek, Japanese, Mexican, and I went Mexican and have a trio of tacos and some nachos and guacamole. And of course, Anna has gone ramen. And just like any time I leave the UK, we have gone with a lemon iced tea, which everywhere apart from the UK does really, really well. I promise we will try some proper Swiss food at some point. We haven't been able to find any yet. I think we need to head a little bit further out. We'll try that for later. Yeah, all we've seen is McDonald's, Starbucks, and really expensive designer shops. I think we're in the wrong part of town for food. Well, that was delicious, although first mouthful all down my white shirt, my fresh white shirt. So, gotta have the shirt bubbled up. We just walked past bubble tea. Got to have the shirt buttoned up for the rest of the day now. Very sad. I think we need to cross. We're trying to get back on the tram now. I think we need to be this side. From memory, I think it's the number 12 or the number 18 that we need. So hopefully we can find them. And then there's a couple of places we went past on the way in that looked interesting and worth jumping off the tram for. No idea what this place is, but it looks too interesting to stay on the tram. So off we get for a further explore. Rather excellently, the thunderstorm has stopped, although it does, can't tell if it's raining or if it's just water dripping on me from the tram lines above me. Is it? But that's pretty. And over here, we've got loads of people playing giant chess. And I don't know why. But we saw it on the tram earlier. Huh?
That's what people want to do.
Yeah, why is there so many? Why is it here? It's interesting. We saw it from the tram on the way in and said we have to get off here on the way back just to have a look. Because it's awesome. It's just, there must be 20 chessboards on the floor. And they're all being used. And that's just cool. I can't go anywhere without people who insist on playing Pokemon Go wherever we go. It was Sheepdog in Barcelona, it's Anna here. There's loads of places I've never been to before. What, in this city you've never been to? Remarkable. She's playing Pokemon Go. This is it now for the day. I might just go for a walk over here. I wonder what's down the other end of this. It looks like you kind of just walk through and then there's a road at the end. So I guess it's just a park for this restaurant that looks like a bandstand. And then whatever that building is, I think we're near the university. I think. I don't know if any of these buildings are to do with the university.
It's very cute.
What's cute? Me? Are you looking at me?
This little thing.
You enjoying your dog socks that I got you yesterday at the airport?
Sure.
Did I do good?
Yes, they are. Soft cotton tops.
Right, that's another sighting of the land train, so we know it comes up here, which is at least...
trains run land.
Yeah, but those ones are called land trains, aren't they? What are they called if they're not land trains? It's coming in here. Oh, what a time to be alive. This is top tier excitement right now.
What's it called? The Geneva...
The Geneva sightseeing tour. I'm absolutely going to be booking us onto that. As soon as we get back to the hotel, I'm looking that up and I'm booking us on it for Monday. It's going to be amazing. This tram kicked us off. We've got to wait for the next one, so I'm currently scouting this area. So it looks like there's lots of restaurants, including Burgers and Brothers. Lots of potential dinner options for later. Because we've found it quite tricky so far. We're trying to find the traditional Swiss food. And I'm not really seeing anywhere that has it. Which is really weird. It's well hidden. I might need to do some Googling and work out what part of town we need to be in. Because even this doesn't seem like the right part of town. I have no idea what's going on. We just got on the next tram and we're told to get off that one as well. And now everybody's walking this way. So I guess they're terminating the trams there for some reason. And then we have to walk down to the next stop, I think. We're just kind of following the crowd of people who all got off the tram, figuring they were all planning to go the same way. I know when we came down earlier, we did just come down this road, so I figure if we follow the tram line, we'll eventually get to a point where we can actually get on a tram. So we've now walked past 2 tram stops. It seems like, for reasons we're not really sure about, the trams, although they have been running every couple of minutes, have just stopped. And we are walking. And hopefully going to come across a taxi rank or something somewhere. I mean, the scenery is very nice. We're crossing a big river. We are now entering Carouge, which is where we're staying. So we're getting closer, but we really don't want to have to walk all the way. It's probably only like 3 tram stops from here, but 3 tram stops is a lot when you're struggling and you need a medication. And there's more scenery. It is very pretty here. It's also going to pour down with rain any time. Right, so now we've got a situation where the tram line goes off up there. So I imagine the only sensible thing to do is to follow the tram line. So I guess we're doing that. The one advantage of the trams inexplicably stopping is this is a lovely walk, a lovely scenic walk. Anna's not really enjoying it, as you can imagine. If I've not mentioned it on today's video, she has a torn meniscus at the moment that she's waiting for surgery on. Hence the walking stick, the limping, her knees massively taped up, and she's got a bag full of painkillers, which she has just taken some of now. But she is struggling. but it's actually, when the sun breaks through like that with these lovely old buildings, it is a lovely walk. So I don't know if we can get on these or if they're here because they're broken down or something, but yeah, we've got cones. They're not letting drivers down here either, so something's gone on. Right, we spoke to the driver of that one that was parked up just there. There's been an accident up here. There's 2 or 3 more just all parked up, so it is what it is. If there's been an accident, they're stopping cars coming through as well, so I don't think there's much chance of us getting a taxi either. It's only like a 15-minute walk to the hotel, which is fine for me, less so for Anna. I suspect this is the end of our day. Once we get back to the hotel, she will be done. Dinner in the hotel. Hopefully they'll have some fondue. That'll be nice. Yeah, all the trams. I mean, there's one back there. We've got this one here. There's another one just in front of it. There's another one in front of that. We're definitely not going to be running anytime soon. Looks like we've just timed it wrong. Well, there's your confirmation of what's happened behind me there. I don't know if you can see. There's loads of police around, so I don't want to go down and point the camera straight at it, but there's basically a car wrapped around the front of that tram back there, where I guess it's pulled out in front of the tram. The tram's gone into the front side of it, and it's shut down the entire network. So it doesn't look like anybody's hurt, thankfully. Presumably it would have been quite a low speed collision, and it's only like the front bit of bonnet of the car that's been hit. But hopefully that means they might be running a little bit further up. We are on a tram. We literally needed to be on it for one stop, I think. I think this is us. But it got us up a hill. So that was nice. So yeah, we managed to get on a tram, but it brought us one stop. We walked for probably best part of an hour, I reckon, there. But we have made it back to our hotel. This is pretty much our view from our room, I think. But we are back. So now I need to fix Anna somehow. Don't expect us to leave the hotel again today. Well, nearly 3 hours later. Yeah, Anna is communicating only through grumbling. They're actually the first words she's spoken in about 3 hours. But I have had a look through some of the footage from earlier. That was very splendid. And removed my food-stained shirt from earlier. And I think we're just going to have a meal here at the hotel. So there we have my salad. It did have an extra piece of egg, but somebody took it as soon as it arrived. Got some bread. And Anna's pizza, which she's moaning about because she's a grumpus.
It's a pan pizza. That's not.
It's what? No, it's not. It's a proper pizza. Looks nice. Do you want to swap?
No, I don't really like salad. But I do want
Nobody likes salad, but we have to have salad so our gallstones don't explode. Dinner complete. Very nice it was too. We've got a few supplies for the room, including the first Toblerone we bought since we've been here. And I think we're going to call it a day there. It's actually gone 10 p.m. We're just back at our room now. And with that, we'll call it a day on this video. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on the video. Let us know down in the comments what other cities you would like to see us explore. Lots more travelling still to come, and also lots more videos from this trip as well. I've just been informed that the football match I was planning on watching tomorrow is now an evening kickoff. So I've basically got an extra day of exploration tomorrow, so we'll figure out a plan for that. We've also got a trip, hopefully, avalanches permitting, believe it or not, a trip to Annecy over in France in a couple of days' time. They've got an avalanche warning for tomorrow, but not for the day we're going. So it's fine. An avalanche the day before is fine. So lots more still to come. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you for watching. Toodle pip. Bye-bye.